What's up, guys? Brownie Bits here, and we're back in BrownieLand for another episode. As you can see, I have finally gotten the whole Guardian farm cleared out and created. Now, this is, I know it's not going to be the most, the best farm in the world. It's not going to give me the most drops, but I don't need a crazy farm because I'm the only one here, so I'm not trying to get a whole server. But this has done very well for me. I've actually filled all this up with prismarine, and then this with shards, and this up with shards as well. So this has done very well for me so far, and that's only with 4 hours of AFK. So doing some good work in here. Obviously, I know it could be a lot better, but it's it's a good farm for me. So let's can I fly? Thank you. Let's go ahead and head on over to the old area and build up that temple over there. I'll be right back. And my oh my, does that look fantastic in this area? My gosh, I am pumped about this. Now, there are some things that I might change about this temple here, such as this is where the floor is, this right here. I might lower it down to where it's like here. I haven't fully decided that yet. But as for now, this is where the floor is. And I think it's looking pretty darn snazzy. The other thing I was also considering is taking these all the way up to make it look like it's actually supporting the inside a little bit better. Oh, hello, 2 blocks up there. Can I reach you? I can reach one of you. Can I reach the other one? No. Okay. The other thing that I need is actually going to be kind of hard to acquire. And that is going to be quartz. So, excuse you. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to take you. And then I need to grab an ender chest. Because I'm smart and keep forgetting. Oh no. Oh, okay. We're good. Okay. So, what I want to do today is actually go on a nether quest. We might have to go pretty far in order to do so because, as you can see, I've already got all of this quartz. And that was actually a full inventory of quartz ore that I mined up to get that much. So, we're going to have to go on a quest to find a bunch of nether quartz. And I figured I could bring you along and we could do a little chatting and all that. So, as far as my plans go for this new city, I keep trying to call it a province, and yeah, it's not odium. This is definitely not odium. So I don't want to say province when it's not a province. Okay. What's the best way to get out of here? I think this is going to be the best way. Or we could go just somewhere we haven't. Let's see. There should be some caves. I'm going to be really upset if this is a dead end. Oh, no, this continues on. Oh, okay. Perfect. That worked out extremely well. And look at this. We have quartz ore already. So, my plan for this city, even though it is using blocks from the water, it's not really, it doesn't really have anything to do with the sea other than the fact that it's right next to the ocean. And it's got a bay, and I'm probably going to build a dock and everything because trade is very valuable. So I'm probably going to build a dock so that that city can truly trade with other cities around. But other than that, it really doesn't have that much to do with the ocean. The lore I'm writing for this one in particular is going to have basically 4 main religions. Or at least that's what I'm thinking. So basically, I'm getting a lot of inspiration from Jerusalem, but as if Jerusalem was in more of a Greek style rather than like a Middle Eastern style. So that's going to be a little bit different in terms of the overall look and everything. Let's see. Ooh, there we go. So I'm more interested in not making it a true like Aqua City or anything like that. When the new update comes, I would love to build like an Atlantis style build, like a true underwater city, because with the new update you definitely will be able to. And I want it to be like a true sunken city, like it's abandoned and everything. But that is most definitely not right now, because I want it to be very specific and yeah. So I just wanted to go over that a little bit, because that I don't know if everybody really truly understood my whole thought process on that. It is nothing. It has nothing to do with the water, except for the fact that we're using that beautiful green, purple, blue, whatever else, the prismarine blocks. That's the only thing it has really to do with the water, and the fact that it's on the sea. So just wanted to clear that up, because we had a question. Oh my gosh, you just spawned there. Hello, you. Goodbye, you. Okay. But we had that question. The other thing, and I wanted to know your guys' opinion. The other thing I was also kind of considering, because it might be an interesting color choice as far as combinations, is using nether brick. That might be an interesting little color combination for the two. Wow, did I really just go out of my way whenever there was a bunch just right here next to where I spawned in the nether? That seems kind of annoying. Oh well. That's fine. I mean, I'm glad it's here. So, yeah. I'm having so much fun with this. The other thing I wanted to talk about was the channel in general, and kind of get a good little idea as far as what to expect on the channel from this point forward. At least for the time being, because this can always change. But this is my plan for the time being. So, my plan for the time being is definitely going to have to do with the fact that I'm working constantly. Okay. So then let's do this number. Will that cut it off completely? Yeah. Okay, good. Cool. I tried to say cool and good at the same time. That obviously did not work. Oh, can I climb? Okay. So, basically for now, I'm going to be shooting for 3 videos a week. And this video is going to come out a little late today, but I'm going to be shooting for 3 videos a week. The plan is to try and backlog as much as possible without going too overboard, that is. Obviously, I want to be able to do comments of the day, which I haven't done in the last 2 videos. I just realized this. Or I didn't do in the last video, I should say. I just realized that. So, we have 2 comments of the day to take care of, which is totally fine. Okay. Nom 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 nom. Let's see. More quartz ore. So, the plan is to do 3 BrownieLand videos a day for the time being. I am looking into possibly doing another series. It's going to depend on some of the plans I'm trying to make. I don't want to give too much away, but it was actually a comment actually mentioned that in one of the most recent, or one of the more recent videos, and basically the person requested that I do a series where it's kind of like a teaching Minecraft series, and I'm kind of interested in doing that because I think, I mean, there's quite a few out there. Paul Soares Jr. has a fantastic one. I think it's How to Survive and Thrive is the name of it. I know Desert Rat did one, good friend of the channel's. If you haven't subscribed to Desert Rat, please go do so. Fantastic content creator, and somebody that I personally enjoy watching every video. So definitely go subscribe to him, because definitely it'll be worth your time. I enjoy his content quite well, or quite much, a lot. I can't talk. Anyways, so I know he has one on his channel. It's in the Windows 10 edition. But with the new update, I thought it was a fantastic idea, because with the new update, there's going to be, I personally think, there's going to be a lot more new players playing. Just because this is going to be, you know, one of the larger updates that the game has ever seen, and it's going to add in a lot of life, and I think it's going to really make people excited about Minecraft again. So I'm excited for that series, but I am still in the process of planning it, so hopefully I can get it out this week. But if that happens, depending on the ability to record it and some of the other plans that I have for the series, depending on how everything works out, it may be once a week, it may be 3 times a week. I don't know for sure yet. Preferably, I would love to do it 3 times a week. Or at least try to get some good content out early. So we'll see. I mean, a lot's going to change, and it's going to be interesting kind of playing around with the new snapshot and everything. So we will see how well that goes. If it works out, then awesome. If it doesn't work out in the way I want it to, I'm going to still try to make that happen. So hopefully come Friday, I should have the first video at least recorded come Friday, which means hopefully I can have it out either Saturday or Sunday, but I don't know. We will see. That is definitely something that I am excited about. I think it's a great idea, and I've always kind of thought about doing it, but never really considered it, because a lot of the people that watch my channel, or at least as of right now, a lot of the people that watch my channel are either extremely familiar with Minecraft or watch it because they know who I am and want to help support me a little bit. So I've never really gotten that question before. So that's something that I'm really excited about. So that is definitely coming to the channel. Just got to make sure I have the correct plans, and I want to do the series right, basically, because I don't want to do it halfway and then... What the heck? Why do you catch me on fire? Oh no, everything's going bad. It's fine. It's fine. Perfect. Okay. Now we can get that stuff over there. Hopefully. Beautiful. Okay. Where was this? Right here. So that is a plan that I want to bring to my channel. That's a series I definitely want to bring to my channel. The other thing, because oh no. Please don't blow up any of the stuff I need. Where? It must have despawned? Or... I don't know. That's strange. Okay then. I will take that. The other thing I wanted to talk about is I am currently on the World of Odium server and the Ripple Effect server. Now, I haven't done anything on the Ripple Effect. I was just announced as a member not too long ago. But because of my current work schedule, I told them, I was like, I can't guarantee that I'll be able to play on the server, at least right away. So that's the other thing I wanted to talk about is those SMPs. I have no intention of leaving them. Or at least leaving them in the sense of I still want to be part of the group. I still want to do stuff with those people. Now, I don't really know. It really depends on after my work schedule kind of chills out to really determine exactly what's going to happen to those and exactly how I choose to continue on with the groups. But the intention right now is to at least come back to Odium for sure full time. Not full time, but you get my drift. Making episodes again on a regular basis. So that's the intention right now. But who knows? Something can definitely change within the next 2 months to where I don't know. I don't know. The intention is to stay though. That is for sure. I definitely love that group. I love playing on the server, but who knows? I mean, and in 1 month, everything can change. So, let's see. Is there something? Yes, there is. Okay. I did not want to be dropping directly into that lava. There is some quartz over there. Let's see, anything on over here that's easily accessible? Okay. Let's be very, very quiet. We're hunting rabbits. We're hunting nether quartz. Okay, let's get right on up into these. So, oh, the other, another thing I wanted to talk about is my texture pack / data pack. That is still being worked on. I actually have been doing some artwork with the 1.13 textures, and it's going along. So far, the one major change that I've made is to the nether portal. I really don't think the purple fits that very well. I think the purple fits better with like the end dimension. So what I did was I actually changed it to red, but it's going to be a little bit different because a lot of it is not. It's not as red as the current one is purple. I guess I should say that makes a little bit more sense as far as what I'm talking about. And the reason for that is because I think it looks a little bit more eerie, which my personal thought is that the nether is pretty eerie itself. Okay, let's get on out of here quickly. Okay, perfect. So, I think it's going to fit in quite well. The other major change was to obsidian. Now, I know a lot of people have changed it to just black. One of my favorite obsidian pieces, or obsidian colors, is actually red. They do have a glint of red. So, what I did was, now I haven't done it with the new texture itself. I don't know. I'm going to have to see both of them and see what they look like. But I gave the old texture, the 1.12 texture, I gave it a red glint instead of that purple glint because obsidian's not purple. There's no purple in obsidian. I mean, you might think it looks a little purple, but it's red or black. Those are the colors of obsidian. So I wanted to give it more of that red glint because of the nether portal. I thought that would be a good matchup to have. So that's definitely a thing. That's definitely happened. I want to keep the new like planks textures. I absolutely love them. At first, I was like, it's too cartoony, but it's really grown on me. I think it in of itself, it gives it more of a uh, depth feel. I think it has a lot more depth than the old ones do. So I definitely like it a lot more than the first impression of it. And I've definitely gotten used to it, so I definitely want to keep those. Those are not changing in my eyes. Now I may change like the acacia to kind of a more like burnt orange color. Maybe even getting into some red there. Maybe like a orange red, a burnt orange red, something along those lines. I want it to make it kind of a darker color. Maybe even if this was a little bit more orange, maybe that color. I think, if I'm remembering correctly, a guy who you all should definitely go and watch, his name is Fwip, and he, if I'm remembering correctly, his acacia texture is definitely something I personally really like. It's got that kind of darker orange color. It's very nice. It's a very nice texture. So I'm going to kind of base it off of that. The other thing I want to do is with the logs. Obviously, the acacia, the inside of the acacia would definitely be kind of that more orange color. But what I want to do is kind of take some inspiration from Wells Knight's. His logs are fantastic. I love the little dark corner on them, on all four corners. It gives it kind of more of that rounded feeling that I think is very nice. So I definitely want to do something along those lines. I'm going to try not to copy it, but I'm going to go based off of that. So it might be a little darker, it might be a little lighter, but that's the idea I want to go with. I want to kind of build this whole thing myself rather than taking textures. Originally I was going to just take textures and throw it in, but I was like, no, I want to do it all myself. I think that would be a really fun accomplishment, and it'll make this world feel a little bit more of, you know, of my own. So basically taking the textures. Wow, this is a huge little cave here. Okay, I'm happy with that. So those are some of the texture things that I want to do. There are some other changes to the data pack, such as the notch apple. I think I'm going to revert back to the original notch apple recipe, just for the sheer fact that I think the current recipe I have is too much. I think it's acceptable, but I think it's just a little too much. So I'm gonna revert that back. The stairs, I think I already changed, so that's not that hard. There was something else. Oh, the bark blocks. Those bark blocks are definitely going to change to 4. Let's get up here. Yeah, they're going to definitely change to 4 output rather than the current 3. Just because I think it's a little bad that it doesn't output the same amount of blocks that you input. So that's some changes that I wanted to talk about and make to the texture packs and data packs and all that. There's some other, blocks that I want to change, maybe sandstone and that type of stuff. Red sandstone I definitely want to change to kind of more I don't want it like red like what Wells Knight does, but I don't want it the same color that like B00 does. At least the red sand. I think it should be kind of more of an oranger color, but that I might make it a little bit more golden than what it is. Not quite B-dubs, but taking some inspiration from speed up this pack. Let's see, where else can we go that's going to be safe? Let's fly up here. Okay, perfect. So those are some changes, and I would love to know your opinions on that. As for now, I'm going to continue... Oh, wow, we got a lot of quartz. I'm going to continue grinding out, getting this quartz, and then I'll be back there for the next episode. But... Oh, I don't have the comment of the day. That's going to take a little while to get to. So, what I'm going to do is make it a special episode for next time. So look for all those comments from the last couple of videos next time, because I am smart and keep forgetting to get that book ready. So I will get the book ready, choose the comments from the videos, and then I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.